you can never look at me and be able to figure out what I'm going through or what I've gone through, because
absolutely.
When she talked of depression, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. Like, when I tell you my stories, like, should I open this box or that box? If I tell you my journey through depression, you know it's something that nobody should experience. But after I survived it, I thank God I was able to come out of it. After I survived it, I took a decision that nothing will ever make me get close to it again.
Amen.
And that to achieve that, I decided to be in charge of my joy. It's almost, I don't know how, like, to get me offended. You can't. I'll tell you, good luck, try. I mean, I have built myself so much that it is almost impossible to get me. Before someone get me worked up, in fact, I'll go back to appreciate that person for succeeding.
But something that is making me smile, Dr. Kulu, I need to fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
When you walked in here today, you came here with 3 beautiful angels. And I was telling somebody, I said, are those her sisters? You will go back to the trade. The plantain, it didn't work today. But those angels we saw, are they your sisters or
your daughters? Let's clear that first.
You want confirmation?
No, they're my daughters.
No.
Amazing, amazing.
Okay,
Are they triplets?
I had them singly.
Oh my goodness.
There's no twin. I actually begged God for twins because I'm like, after my first pregnancy, I'm like,
I don't want to do this over again.
How many times am I going to do this? I said, God, please just give me twins. Let me do this one more time. And then he declined. I said, okay.
You do it one.
I had to do it one. So, back to the plantain business.
Yes, so.
My dad told me, I just had that one that was like, so... It's a popular market. I was bred in Enugu, so there's this biggest market in Enugu, Ogbete market. And where they say plantain is like in the park of the market. So I was just imagining, yes, at the park, you know. Yeah, so the plantain people sit round. So I was just imagining like my classmates being successful. And when they come to park their car, they probably park right in front of my shop. I was actually looking at myself as being successful and having my own shop, but then they will not park in front of my shop. They will not come and greet me. And after greeting, then I'll say plantain.
Please, how old were you then?
Oh my God,
how old were you then? Because see how you forecast.
Yes,
and that's already telling yourself that I'm meant to be better.
Yes.
How old were you?
I think I left secondary school at the age of 16.
Yes,
I was 16 when I left secondary school, but I couldn't put it together that when my mom was alive, if I take second position, I will have to be escorted home. How dare you take second position? Then that person that took first position, what is he eating that you're not eating? Like, my mom would say, come home with that person, I want to see that person. So if I take second position, the principal and everyone have to escort me home to come and beg my mom that they probably have to bring her results to show her that it's just maybe 0.1, that kind of thing. So I couldn't, and in secondary school, it was a struggle, but I didn't maintain first position, but I didn't go beyond fourth. The least I had was fourth. So I already had my people I was competing for the top positions with. Then they will now come to my
shop.
They will probably come with their driver. They will start selling to
I
them.
said, no,
I just couldn't fit in. So after thinking about it, I went to my dad and said, Daddy, please, I just want to beg you for a favor. That money that you have used to pay that woman to train me in the trade, please, use it and buy.
It went that far?
Yes.
They have paid the woman?
No,
the money are going to use
no, we're supposed
to
go the next day. And I said, please, that money, please just use that and buy and register me for another work. Just register for the work, don't do any other thing. I said that if I fail again, you don't owe me anything in this life. Don't even make any effort at registering me to do any other thing. In fact, that's all you owe me at this point in my life. And he said, okay. So by the next day, we now went to register for work. Guess what? Registration have closed.
Wow.
Then I said, unless we go to the villages that they used to give them time because people have. So we now had to go to my village. Even in my village, registration have closed. We had to go inside schools that are like in the very remote areas. And when we go there, they said that week was their last week. So my dad just registered me in school. And because of the location, I just had to move in. They have provision for a dormitory, but I can't just explain it.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so it's just a hall, like provision, then the students cook. School is supposed to be cooking, but they have their, you are just there on your own.
I can imagine. So you went there?
When my dad dropped me, he brought me there, we paid, then the next day I had to pick my things. When I got there, I looked around, I said, God, how did I get here?
Okay.
So
I need to
my
ask
dad
you to hold your thoughts again.